Guys, when Bill Clinton was running for president in 1992, one of his slogans was 2 for the price of 1, showing how valuable his wife Hillary Clinton was going to be to his administration as First Lady. Well, now in 2016, you could have that same slogan again. Former President Bill Clinton addressed the Democratic National Convention on Tuesday, telling the story of how he met his wife.
In the spring of 1971, I met a girl. The first time I saw her, we were, appropriately enough, in a class on political and civil rights.
Clinton will no doubt be a valuable partner to Hillary if she wins the White House, but what's his role going to be? I talked with some of the convention delegates who were impressed by Bill Clinton's oratory.
First of all, there's no better communicator than Bill Clinton. I thought he did an excellent job talking about his wife. And you could see in his eyes he was very proud, and he knows it's her time. And what he was trying to do was bring the troops together and making sure the right thing happens on Election Day.
Mayor Adrian Mapp of Plainfield is a loyal Obama supporter. So loyal, he's got a life-size cardboard cutout of the president in his living room. I've seen it. But he thinks that Hillary will be a worthy successor to President Obama.
Yes, Hillary Clinton is definitely a worthy successor to the president because of her experience.
But isn't that the question? What exactly is Hillary Clinton running for? We've heard some policy proposals from her. We've heard her say that she wants to create more economic opportunity and empower young people. But until Thursday night when she delivers her acceptance speech, what really is her rationale for becoming the next president of the United States? Is it a third term of her husband Bill Clinton, a third term of President Obama, or something else? What would Hillary's mission be? And is she following in the footsteps or blazing a new trail? What do you guys think?
What Bill Clinton's task was on day 2 of the convention was basically to make sure that his wife did not go down in history as the most unknown known person. He gave us a perspective on his wife that nobody else can, and you look at the facts. I mean, when he was president, he tasked her with the universal health care as a task. She failed. It's testimony to his confidence in his wife's brains.
Hillary Clinton has Bill Clinton, and she's got her own experience to play on. They know how to move in Washington circles. Is it insiderism? Yes, but it may be the only way to get done what you want.
Well, Diana, I know that you got to go to the convention with kind of an unlikely person to bring to the Democrats' quadrennial gathering. Tell us about what happened.
Right, the DNC, it's anything but boring. You know, there are great costumes, there are celebrities, political figures, amazing passion, and then there's Bill Spady.
Yeah. Are we lost again?
We're not lost. We're just going in another direction.
Some say other direction, some say lost.
It's going to be a little positive spin.
And what have we accomplished so far?
We have walked probably a mile. We are eligible to get a floor pass, but no one seems to know where you pick, where the line is. We have an Ask Me shirt on. Guy had a shirt that said Ask Me. So if you're going to wear the Ask Me shirt, I think you should have an answer. So this looks right. There's no chance that I'm going all the way back another mile.
Well, Bill and I eventually managed to get ourselves onto the convention floor just as a roll call vote was unfolding.
I'm still shocked that they let me in.
We spoke with Newark Mayor Ross Baraka just after Hillary Clinton won the nomination, and here's what he said about that moment.
Oh, it's exciting in here. It's electric. This room is probably the best room in the United States right now in America. The Democratic Party is united. You can see clearly today.
Now listen to the scene inside the Wells Fargo Center. You can hear loud cheers, applause as Bernie Sanders sends over his delegates to the Clinton party. He called for a united party, but then right outside the center,
this isn't democracy. This is a whole bunch of fans.
You feel that they stole it from you?
It's not that they stole it. The whole system is rigged.
We need to show it's not over because we're going to break the establishment.
So that was chaotic. This area is just for the media. So what happened was the protesters got in anyway before the cops were able to close the perimeter and seal the door.
There are snipers that have guns on us right now. These are delegates. These are delegates who have been duly elected to represent their communities, and they were ready for this with snipers on us.
So not only is there a police car here, but you have a military-style truck.
Now, as you can see, the protest remains peaceful, but the anger was hard to deny here. So should this worry Secretary Clinton? Before this, Bill and I spoke to some New Jersey elected officials before we even headed to the convention. I asked them their thoughts on the Bernie Sanders movement.
I think it's been great. I mean, I think there's been a lot of unity, and I know, some of the media has been reporting that it's not true, but it actually has been.
People are speaking up, and both parties are trying to catch up with them. It's unusual, and they better listen.
Hi, I'm Maeve Burke, and I'm in FDR Park here in Philly, and I'm here with
Andre Folks.
All right, and we're here to talk about this little thing that Andre created called Pics for Peace. So you want to tell me about it?
So the challenge is walk up to a person of a different race and color than yours and snap a picture with them. But the purpose behind it is that you can't really take a picture and just be like, okay, cool, it's done. You're going to talk to the person that you're taking a picture with, and that builds bridges and friendships.
I think that's a great idea. It brings people together without opinions being brought forth first.
She gets it, she understands.
As a Chilena American, it's fantastic, and I'd love to promote diversity any way I can.
Definitely shows unity and solidarity, and once we are able as a people, to recognize all of our human nature and that we're all humans in the end, we're going to be able to stand together and fight the power.
So we're still in FDR Park, and we just got an exclusive interview with Bernie Sanders.
Yo, this is so dope. I'm so excited. I've been telling Bernie everything about Pics for Peace, and he's so with the movement, it's ridiculous. Isn't that right, Bernie?
He's being a little quiet right now, but he is speechless over Pics for Peace. He loves it.
My
He's
man, Bernie.
ecstatic.
You want to snap a pic, Bernie? Snap a pic.
Let's get a
do
pic.
this. Get in here and let's snap this pic with Bernie. Yeah.